So, hi, I'm Christopher Stuckey. I'm actually the co-chair for Momocon. Momocon is going on its 14th year now. It started all the way back in 2005 as the first event, and Georgia Tech campus, and we were an anime and gaming event. We had the earliest versions of tournaments and things like that on campus. We actually started out of the Georgia Tech club Anime Otaku, and we actually ran pretty much the entire campus tournaments. It doesn't matter what game. If there was a tournament on Georgia Tech campus, it was being run by Anime Otaku. And so in 2005, we actually had the first Momocon. Took over the student center, had about 700 people out. It was really great. We had a lot of rhythm games, even in the earliest stages. And we had Smash as well. All these tube TVs, man, those things. Sorry, Melee players, those things are a pain in the butt. But yeah, we had tons of those, and we just kind of grew Momocon, 700 people, 1,400 people. Eventually, in I guess around 2009, we actually had to move off campus. I'll make the joke that we graduated on the normal Georgia Tech rate, about 8 years or so. And we actually kind of moved off campus to the Marriott. And it wasn't really the right move for us because the hotels weren't what our goals were. Because by that point in time, we realized that we wanted to be kind of like the gaming event for the Southeast. And it wasn't until 2015 we moved to the Georgia World Congress Center, and we had our first serious stages for esports and tournaments. And in 2015, it was kind of like the first experiment, first time we worked with Smash Studios. And then in 2016, we actually started putting some more production behind it and some actual prize bonuses. And then in 2017, we had our actual legit stages. We had multiple of them. But what I'm really excited about here is in 2018. In 2018, we're actually doing 4 stages. We're doing more production per stage. We have some really great groups, so we're working with Smash Studios, working with Recursion, working with 2DG, with the main goal to kind of make Smash at Momo a really big and hype event. I mean, the finals have been, but now the goal is to make the other parts of the production smoother, better, and even more exciting. So the main thing with Smash is there has been a long history. It was one of the first tournament games that we ran. We have so many people that were members or fans of the community. We would do all the Smash meetups or runs at Momocon. Even when we weren't doing it at Momocon as heavily, we were doing Smash events throughout the year. And so it's been part of Momocon's kind of thing. We even work with GameStop and would host Smash tournaments for the GameStops. We had Smash tournaments at the local mall. It's just the thing that we as Momocon members, directors, organizers were passionate about, and also happened to be that what our fans, our attendees were most passionate about. And we kind of moved forward with growing that with the help of some really good partners, as we said, like Smash Studios. And I don't think we would be where we are without some of the partner involvement, because it's been kind of like it's been organic growth, but it's been through the help and passion of a lot of different people to help all make it come together. For Momocon this year, we're really excited that we worked out to actually have a 24-hour Momocon. So basically it starts Thursday at 2 p.m. and goes all the way until Sunday at 5 p.m. So we actually have 24-hour game hall access. We have 24-hour panels. So that's new for this year. But some of the really cool things that are obviously returning is in our 190,000 square foot game hall, we have laser tag, we have robot battles on Saturday and Sunday, we have our huge free play console section, and with partnership of Tokyo TAC, we actually have over 40 different Japanese arcade machines, as well as some classic arcade machines in the game hall. And then we have concerts every night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We also have some performances in the day, working with a variety of YouTube groups, YouTube singers like Caleb Hiles and things of that nature. We have concerts each night, including kind of culminating into our rave on Saturday night, which goes from 11 until 4. The rave is included in the Momocon Pass, so if you're already at Momocon, you already have your badge, you're good to go for the rave. We're doing some standalone events that we're charging separately for this year, including Friday. We're doing a Capcom concert, so it's a musical performance between rock and orchestral performances of all the Capcom history of music. So it's one of these outside groups we're working with. And then last year, for Momocon 2017, we had the Final Fantasy Orchestra and performances. Well, we're working with the same orchestra and composer or conductor. And we're actually doing one that's more of a video game medley. It'll go over Pokemon, Zelda, it'll go over Metal Gear Solid, it'll go pretty much over all the fan favorite games, and it's kind of like a video game orchestra that'll be taking place on Sunday. both the Capcom event and the actual Video Game Orchestra event are separate charge events, but they're pretty low. You can get in for $12 in the general attendance for those. And then, of course, we have 16 content and panel rooms that'll be running content pretty much the entire weekend. Obviously, a lot of them will shut down after 2 a.m., but we still have 24-hour panels going. Things in the anime music video room don't ever stop. They just constantly stop showing things, screenings and movies, and we do some late-night trivia and fun panels for groups, Jackbox games, and we do tons of different things that are interactive. Like the Runaway guys always do their own controllers at Momocon, and it's a really fun program. And we have a lot of other YouTubers or influencers that are doing panels or events or even hosting things. We have our LAN gaming area. We're hosting Overwatch, League of Legends, and Fortnite events. And then we have, of course, our regular tournaments that are not Smash. That'll be on the other stages that we have, the other 2 stages. That'll be pretty much everything you see at EVO and then some. A lot of the anime fighters. There's about 24 different games that we've got going on in the actual console tournaments area. The most important thing to understand about any convention is are you having a good time? And one of the things that I look at Momocon is, what does it take to have a good time at a convention? And for everybody that answer is a little bit different, but for me, and the way Momocon was designed, is I tend to be a geek in a lot of different areas. I love video games. I love doing things. I love comics. I love animation. I like anime, and so I put together an event with the help of a lot of people, mind you, that actually encompasses all my fandoms, all the things that I love, and I think that that's true for a lot of other people. In fact, we've grown a lot each year, and think in part the fact that we focus on things that our generation, or my generation, is very passionate about, and that's video games, that's animation from the 90s, and Disney, and YouTubers, influencers, cosplay. Those are all things that are incredibly exciting. They go well together. It's kind of like the best stew of things. And one of the problems that you get bits and pieces of it when you go to other events. You get a really good fighting game scene when there are a lot of tournaments, or you get a really good anime convention, or you get a really good Comic-Con. We're trying to be a bit of those for everybody. We try to have basically that in one location, and it's something that we've built up over 14 years, but I think we're getting pretty good at it, and we're hoping to get continually better at it. And I think if you come to Momocon, I think you'll have a good time. One of the things that I personally love most about the Smash community is the passion of the players, the hype that it generates, the excitement, and the thing that makes it different than, let's say, Street Fighter. I think anybody can follow it. I think it's the best intro tournament for any casual fan, and it's really exciting because Momocon has the opportunity to introduce Smash to a whole community of fans that don't normally follow the fighting game community scene. These are the people that wouldn't go to another event. They wouldn't necessarily go to EVO. These are people that are sitting there and will fill up a room of 2,000 people that are watching the Smash finals, and they'll be hyped. They'll be there. We had Fatality on stage last year, and he almost broke the bracket and reset it. And it was the most amazing moment with everybody being so hyped and excited, and that's just something I don't think I would see with Street Fighter, that I don't think I would see with Injustice or some other game. And I think for me and for Momocon, I think Smash is the game of choice, and I think it's the most exciting game and the game that our audience loves the most.